Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English Channel with Tom and Kate. We're really happy to have you with us today.
Yes, thanks for joining us. It's really nice to be here again.
It is. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's been a pretty good day so far. Nothing special, just a normal day. And you?
Pretty much the same. It's one of those days where everything feels calm, and that's always nice.
Yes, I like days like that. They're perfect for sitting down and having a relaxed conversation.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now and you enjoy these conversations and the calm pace, you can subscribe to the channel or share the episode with someone who's learning English too. It really helps us, and we really appreciate it.
All right, so today we're talking about how to order food in a restaurant. It's something most people do very often, but when it's in English, it can suddenly feel stressful.
Yes, especially if you're in a new place. You walk in, people are looking at you, and you don't know what to say first.
That first moment can feel uncomfortable, even if you already speak some English.
Exactly. But the good news is that the English you need in a restaurant is actually very simple. You don't need long sentences. You don't need difficult words.
You just need a few clear phrases and a calm attitude.
Let's start at the very beginning. You arrive at the restaurant. You open the door. Someone smiles at you.
That person is usually the host or the waiter, and the first thing you say is very simple.
You say hello.
Hello is perfect. It's short, friendly, and natural.
Yes, you don't need to say anything more than that. A smile and hello are enough to start.
After that, the next thing you usually need is a table. And this is where one of the most common sentences in restaurant English comes in.
A table for two, please.
You hear this sentence everywhere, and what's great about it is that it's very easy to change.
If you're alone, you say, a table for one, please.
If you're with friends or family, a table for three, please, or a table for four, please.
Same sentence, same structure, you just change the number.
And the exchange is usually very short and something like, hello, a table for one, please. Of course. This way, please.
That's it. Nothing complicated, nothing stressful.
You follow the waiter, you sit down, and you take a moment to look around.
At that point, many people already start to relax a little. The hardest part is over.
But then another moment comes where people often feel unsure.
The menu.
Yes. The menu can be intimidating. There are many words, and not all of them are familiar.
But again, the sentence you need is very simple and very polite.
Can I have the menu, please?
This sentence works in every restaurant. Casual restaurants, nice restaurants, restaurants in hotels.
And adding please always makes it sound friendly.
Once you have the menu, it's normal to feel a bit lost at first. You look at the page, and your eyes go everywhere.
Yes, and many people think they need to understand every word on the menu. But that's not true.
Even native speakers don't read everything carefully. They usually look for things they already know.
Exactly. You scan the menu. You look for familiar words: chicken, fish, pasta, rice, salad.
Those words appear on menus all over the world.
Menus are also often divided into sections: starters, main courses, desserts, drinks.
You don't need to study these words like vocabulary. You understand them naturally as you use them.
And if you see something you don't understand, that's completely normal. It happens to everyone.
This is where asking a simple question helps a lot.
You can point to the menu and ask, "What is this?"
Or you can say, "What is this dish?"
Both are very common. Both sound natural.
Yes, and waiters are used to these questions. Explaining dishes is part of their job.
So there's no reason to feel embarrassed or shy.
You can also ask something like, "Is this spicy?" or "Does this have meat?"
These are very simple questions, but they're very useful.
After a few minutes, when you've had time to look at the menu, the waiter usually comes back.
And they often ask the same question. Are you ready to order?
This question is very common. You'll hear it again and again.
If you are ready, your answer can be very simple. Yes, I am.
Or even just, "Yes, please."
Both are perfectly fine.
And if you're not ready, that's completely okay too.
You can say, just a minute, please.
Or, "I need a little more time."
These sentences are polite and normal. No one expects you to decide immediately.
Exactly. Restaurants expect people to take their time. There's no rush.
But let's say you are ready to order. This is often the moment when people feel the most pressure.
They worry about pronunciation. They worry about making mistakes.
But the structure you need is very simple.
One very common and very polite structure is, "I would like..."
I would like the chicken, please.
Yes, that sentence sounds polite and natural.
Another very common option is, I'll have...
"I'll have the chicken, please."
This one sounds a little more relaxed. People use it all the time.
Both are correct. You can choose the one you feel more comfortable with.
A real order might sound like this. I would like the tomato soup to start, please. And for the main course, I'll have the chicken with vegetables.
Clear, calm, polite.
After that, the waiter usually asks about drinks.
"Would you like anything to drink?"
And once again, the structure is the same.
"I would like a glass of water, please."
Or, I'll have a soda, please.
Very simple.
The waiter often repeats your order to check that everything is correct.
Tomato soup, chicken with vegetables, and 1 water.
And you answer, yes, that's right, thank you.
Thank you is always a good word to use.
At this point, you've done a lot already. You've entered the restaurant. You've asked for a table. You've looked at the menu. You've ordered food and drinks.
And you did all of that with simple English.
After a few minutes, the food arrives. The waiter puts the plates on the table and says, enjoy your meal.
And you answer, "Thank you."
That's it.
You're now in the middle of the meal.
During the meal, the waiter might come back and ask, is everything okay?
If the food is good, you can say, "Yes, it's delicious."
Or, yes, everything is great, thank you.
Delicious is a very useful word. It simply means that the food tastes very good.
If you need something during the meal, you start with a very polite word.
"Excuse me."
This is how you get the waiter's attention. You don't need to raise your voice. You just say it calmly.
Then you say what you need.
Can I have some more water, please?
Or, "Can I have some more bread, please?"
These sentences are very common, and they work in every restaurant.
All right, let's continue. Once you're eating and everything is going well, the atmosphere usually changes completely. You're sitting comfortably, the plates are on the table, and the pressure you felt earlier is gone. At that point, many people realize something important. Ordering food in English wasn't as difficult as they imagined.
Yes, and that moment is key. You stop thinking about the language itself. You're no longer translating every sentence in your head. You're just having a normal experience like you would in your own language.
Exactly. You're talking, eating, and enjoying the moment. English becomes part of the situation, not the focus.
While you're eating, it's very common for the waiter to come back to the table. This doesn't mean something is wrong. It's simply part of good service.
They usually ask something like, "Is everything okay?" or Is everything all right? You'll hear those questions very often in restaurants.
If everything is fine, your answer can stay very simple. You might say, "Yes, everything is fine. Thank you." That sentence works perfectly in almost every situation.
If you want to sound a bit more positive, you can say, "Yes, it's really good." And if you want to be even more expressive, "Yes, it's delicious."
Delicious is a very useful word. It's positive, it's common, and it immediately shows that you're happy with the food.
You don't need to explain why the food is good. You don't need adjectives or long descriptions. Just, "It's delicious, thank you," is already more than enough.
During the meal, small needs often come up. This is completely normal.
Maybe your glass is empty and you want more water. Maybe you'd like some more bread. Maybe you realize you need a napkin.
In all of these situations, the structure stays the same. You start politely.
You say, "Excuse me."
That word is very important. It helps you get attention without sounding rude or impatient.
You don't need to raise your voice. You don't need to interrupt the conversation at another table. A calm, "Excuse me," is enough.
Then you say what you need clearly and simply. For example, "Can I have some more water, please?"
Or, "Can I have some more bread, please?"
You could also say, "Could I have another napkin, please?"
All of these sentences are natural and very common. They're used every day by native speakers.
And once again, adding "please" makes everything sound friendly and polite.
Sometimes things are not perfect. That also happens in restaurants.
Maybe the food is cold. Maybe the dish is not what you ordered.
In those cases, you can still speak calmly. You don't need to apologize a lot or feel uncomfortable.
You might say, "Sorry, this is cold," or "Excuse me, I think this is not what I ordered."
Those sentences are not aggressive. They're normal and respectful. Restaurants are used to fixing small problems.
Most of the time, though, everything goes smoothly. You finish your main course and you feel more relaxed.
After a while, the waiter often comes back with another question. "Would you like some dessert?"
This is the moment when you decide how the meal will end.
If you don't want dessert, the answer is very easy. "No, thank you." That's enough. You don't need to explain.
If you do want dessert, you can simply say, "Yes, please."
Or if you want to see the options first, "Yes, I'd like to see the dessert menu, please."
Then you look at the menu again. Just like before, you don't need to understand every word.
You usually look for familiar items: chocolate cake, ice cream, fruit, something simple.
When you're ready, you order dessert using the same structure you already used. "I would like the chocolate cake, please." Or, "I'll have the ice cream."
The pattern stays the same, and that's what makes restaurant English easier than it seems.
After dessert, or if you decide not to order dessert at all, the last step is paying.
This is another moment where some people feel uncertain, especially when they're traveling.
But again, the English you need is very simple and very direct.
If you're not sure how to pay, you can ask in a calm way. You might say, "Can I pay by card?" Or, "Do you take credit cards?"
These questions are extremely common, especially in international situations.
Once you ask, the waiter will usually answer clearly. "Yes, card is fine." Or, "Sorry, cash only."
Then, when you give the card or the cash, you can simply say, "Here you are."
The waiter will often respond with, "Thank you," and you answer, "Thank you" as well. That short exchange is very natural and happens thousands of times every day.
After paying, it's time to leave the restaurant.
You stand up, you put on your jacket, and you prepare to go.
Before leaving, it's polite to say something to the staff.
You might say, "Thank you very much."
Or, Have a nice day.
Some people just say goodbye.
All of these sound natural and polite. There is no single correct option.
And just like that, the restaurant experience is finished. From the moment you walked in to the moment you walked out.
When you look at the whole situation, it's actually very simple. You don't need advanced English. You don't need perfect pronunciation.
You just need short sentences, polite words, and a calm attitude.
The more you experience situations like this, the more confident you become.
Confidence doesn't come from memorizing rules. It comes from using English in real life, step by step.
Restaurants are one of the best places to build that confidence. The structure is predictable. The language is repetitive in a good way. And people are usually patient.
Before we finish, thank you so much for listening today.
Yes, thanks again for spending this time with us. We hope this conversation helped you feel more comfortable ordering food in English.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, or share it with someone who's learning English too.
In the next episode, we'll talk about another very useful topic from everyday life. So make sure to join us next time.
Thanks again for listening. And remember, keep speaking English every day.